Impressive. Very impressive. It's an honor to be here to speak to everyone here tonight. We just passed Rosh Hashanah, New Year, and Yom Kippur, where we implore God to listen to our prayers, listen to our cry of our hearts, the wrongs that we may have committed over the previous year, and looking forward to a new year, a new start. Collectively, there has to be a new start. There are incredible threats that we face. When you look at Israel, surrounded in the Middle East by hostile countries, Islamic countries that want to wipe out Israel, they don't want to stop there. They mean everyone else. When you look at what goes on in Egypt, the Muslim Brotherhood, burning down churches filled with people. You look in Syria at the atrocities committed by the Assad regime and the so-called rebels fighting against the Assad regime, which the largest component are jihadists and Al-Qaeda. People, animals, who when they kill people, they cut out body parts and eat body parts in front of cameras. And in Canada, there are organizations that believe in that way of life, or that way of death. Prior to the event, there's an organization out of Ottawa. It used to go by the name of Care Canada. They recently changed their name. They claim to represent all Muslims, or practically all Muslims in Canada, and that they have the support of 1.4 billion Muslims in the world. They threaten the hotel with a boycott if this event goes on. Well, the event's going on, and I don't believe they represent every Muslim in the world. They don't speak for them, and I don't think they represent every Muslim in Canada either. But this organization, CareCan, it's important to understand who they are and who other Islamic extremist organizations in Canada are. Because that's what we're talking about tonight, Islamic extremism, the dangers of Islamic extremism. CareCan, one of their leading board members, his name is Jamal Badawi. Jamal Badawi is a regular contributor to Islam Online. Islam Online is one of the most important Islamic websites internationally. It was founded by Sheikh Qaradawi. Sheikh Qaradawi is one of the main spiritual leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood. Sheikh Qaradawi, a couple of years ago, as the Muslim Brotherhood was rising to power in Egypt, gave a speech on his return to Egypt, where he praised Hitler, and he asked God to give him the power to kill Jews with his own hands, in front of a mass of people, in front of cameras. CareCan does not consider Joseph Qaradawi to be an extremist. CareCan will not condemn Joseph Qaradawi. claim to represent the majority of Islamic organizations in Canada. It's another organization, the Islamic Society of York Region. Do they speak for them? Do they support them? The head imam of the Islamic Society of York Region is Zafar Bangash. You go on his publications, Crescent International, he says the Jews are behind the military in Egypt. He says that al-Sisi, the head of the military in Egypt, is a Sephardic Jew. And they're looking to kill the firstborn of all Egyptians. That's what he says here in Canada. He's a full supporter, publicly, of the regime in Iran and of Hezbollah and Hamas. There's the Muslim Association of Canada. CARE can endorse them. The Muslim Association of Canada, on their websites and in their publications, explicitly state that they follow the doctrine of the Muslim Brotherhood. There's the Jafari Center. Does CARE can speak for them? Do they support them? The Jafari Center, they have a mosque. They have a number of mosques. They have a mosque, an extremely large mosque, at the 407 in Bathurst. If you go on their website, one click, you're in Lebanon to Hassan Nasrallah, the head of the Hezbollah. Another click, you're in Iran. You're praising the Ayatollah Khomeini. They have commemorative services for the Ayatollah Khomeini annually. Any word from CARE? Today, that organization, they were here in the hotel, they held a news conference to denounce our gathering. They call us extremists. A lot of people are concerned about a demographic threat, a radical Islamic demographic threat. One way that we could diffuse that threat is we have to pull together people of all faiths, good people. We have to pull together and understand the dangers and speak out. My parents were survivors of the Holocaust. Many people at that point in time, they saw the evil of Hitler and of the Nazis, and they said it didn't affect them personally. They turned a blind eye, they were apathetic. But Hitler did not just murder 6 million Jews. He murdered millions of other people. Millions of other apathetic people. Today we face a danger. These organizations, Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran, their proxies, Al-Qaeda, they state clearly they want to kill Jews. And the media turns a blind eye when they're burning down churches stuffed with people inside. We have to pull together and form a unified bloc, a movement. Thank God for the internet. We reach out to people internationally to give courage to groups and individuals, not to be apathetic. That's the lesson of the Holocaust, to stand up and take a stand. That's what never again means. And that's what the purpose of the Jewish Defense League is today. When I see the threat, the reason why it seems I never sleep, it seems like that, is because the enemies that we face, they never sleep. They're working 24/7. And if there were more hours in a day, they would work those hours as well. That's the challenge to us all. And that's essentially what my message is. And I'm so proud of the people that I have that work with me, that tirelessly put in the time and confront and expose those organizations that are threats to us. Whatever you could do to get involved, whether you could write letters, whether you could attend protests, whether you could give funds. The past few weeks, we witnessed in Vancouver a bus campaign to denigrate Israel, to libel Israel, anti-Israel messages, and there will be other messages going up on buses, not just in Vancouver, but across Canada. We're going to confront that. We need your help for that. We're going to use the ads. We're going to work closely with Pamela on this. She confronts the same issue in the United States and puts ads in the subways and on buses. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to use her ads to defend ourselves against the hate. So tonight is a call for action. And I know everyone here believes in that. Don't wait for our leaders in our community to give the word or give the signal. They won't. It's going to happen from the grassroots level. And you're the grassroots. And we have bloggers, and we get the message out. And through the internet, through emails, we get the message out. So come forward and take a stand. Take a strong stand with us. It's good to see you all here tonight. And I know, I'm convinced that everyone will be involved. Everyone feels what the danger is. No one's blind to what goes on any longer. So thank you very much.